Yeah, and Gary, him and I were neighbors in Calgary for 3 years, and every day we'd go to the rink together. And so summertime, his fitness, that's when he kind of got into the fitness side of it.
Which he seems to be
then he had
big into
the neck injury and retired for a little bit. Then he came back. But so in the summer months, he had a $2,000 mountain bike, which is probably like 10 now. And I had a probably $200 5-speed mountain bike with a baby seat in the back. So he goes, for a month, he's asking me to go for a cruise. So we're going to go 26 miles. And so we do it. And at the end of it, there's a hill at the end of our street, and we're going to race up. So I beat him. He gets up top, gets off his mountain bike, throws a mountain bike right down the hill. And he's so pissed off at me. He goes, you haven't done anything for 3 weeks. Well, I had a gym in my basement, but I didn't tell him.
Oh.
And I'm not really a biker. I'm a runner.
Right.
How I'd get my cardio going for myself. But, Gary, he talked about an intense guy on the ice. So you think about it. First game, we play against each other.
Yeah.
Maple Leaf Gardens, 13 seconds in the game, we're both in the penalty box for punching each other in the head.
That's always never
Always
ceases
the case,
to amaze me. I saw a game last Boston and Pittsburgh with Marchand Sidney the other day, and they were kind of grabbing each other after a scrum, and I know they're good friends, right? But on the ice, it's totally different.
No,
right?
it's funny. We're playing. Todd Gill was playing. I believe he was captain in San Jose at the time, and Dave Ellett was retired, so he came to watch the game. And same thing, we're slashing each other, and he slashes me. He gets a penalty, comes out of the penalty box, scores, they win the game. So everybody's going, where are you going? His teammates are going, where are you going? Gilmour, Dave Ellett and I were all going out. He goes, you guys were just hating each other. And now you guys are going to go for beers? It's like, oh, yeah. So it's
a great feeling.
How you know who the guys are that are going to compete against you and everything else, and you want to win. And
without naming names, obviously, we're like that's the case with some people that you get into it with on the ice. But were there some players out there that it wasn't just about the game, like it got kind of personal, or that you?
There's one guy indirectly that I didn't like, and I tried to fight him every time I played him. Kasperitis.
Oh, okay.
He ran over J.P. Dumont one game and knocked him out. So I remember it was in Buffalo, and I'll tell you another story about Buffalo afterwards. But so it's game's over, and the bus is parked where we park in the back. So everybody's gone, and I'm still waiting. So I've tried to fight him in the parking lot.
Oh,
and so Barnaby calls Rob Ray, and the next day Razor comes in and goes, what the hell did you do last night? What are you talking about? He goes, well, Kasperitis got on the bus and he couldn't talk. He was just like he was scared and didn't know what was going on. And Barnaby says all he said was Gilmour.
Is that his version of Red Rum? Like if you said your name backwards? Wow.
Yeah, and like I got traded from Chicago to Buffalo, and it was different. It was towards the end of my career, and then I signed with Montreal after Saku went down with cancer. And I'll never forget going back into Buffalo. So we played Buffalo. I asked for 2 weeks to train, so I haven't been on the ice for a month. So I get there 2 days later. We play against Buffalo at home, and Jeff Hackett got hurt, and we lost the game. So going into Buffalo the next game, I got $5,000 on the board to win.
Oh yeah,
and
because it's your ex team, right? That's the tradition.
My daughter and her husband now, but her boyfriend at the time, they're coming to the game, and so when first shift, Vaclav Verata runs over Jose Theodore and knocks him out. So I'm at one end of the ice, and I hear one of my old teammates, right, that I didn't care for anyways. So I go down, I go underneath him, I take his knee out. So my daughter gets to the game, and all they hear is, I don't know what I got, 2, 5, and 10 or something. I was out of the game anyway, so they didn't see me play. So we end up winning the game. So there goes $5,000 to the fine kitty, and I get suspended for 2 games, so there's another $15,000.
Oh no, that's an expensive win up on the board, but worth
Montreal.
it. But worth it.
Well worth it.
Well worth it. Of course it was. Thank you so much for watching this clip of the Sign Off, a Frameworth podcast. Just a reminder that we have full episodes of the Sign Off available wherever you get your podcasts, on iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and more. Make sure to like and subscribe on whichever platform you use. You can find us on Twitter at Frameworth Sport or on Instagram at Frameworth Sports. And hey, if you're not sick of me yet, you can find me on Twitter at Retrograde Mikey. Finally, feel free to send us emails with your questions you want us to answer on the show, and we may feature you live. You can do that by sending your emails to signoffpod@frameworth.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you with a new episode every single Thursday.